Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. We're going to get into some guild rank brawls. And I'm actually going to try something new this time around. It's toward the end of the guild brawl cycle, and so some of my opponents will have submitted their teams, others will not. And I'm actually going to show the team selection process, and then I'm going to show all of the completed battles once they're actually submitted. And so it's going to require some editing on my end. But this will probably be a more satisfying viewing experience. I hope so. And if it is, let me know in the comments below. If you guys don't care, then I won't bother. But I think it'll be one of the ways that we'll be able to bring this up a little bit so we can really enjoy the full guild experience. I love this part of the game. It's my favorite part of the game now. I'm really enjoying the tier 3 brawl battles and the rewards associated with that. I'm super looking forward to tier 4 and the significantly increased SPS rewards available there. And so this part's amazing to me. I want you guys to see that passion. Let's try to enjoy that with the fullness of it by enjoying the battles in this video. So thanks guys, stick around, stay tuned, and like and subscribe. Get into it. Okay, at the time of recording, I can see that 3 of my 6 opponents or 7 opponents have submitted their teams, at least when I first checked things out 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. So maybe even more of them have submitted. We'll see. I suspect we'll be able to, without editing, we'll see 3 or 4 battles. And then after editing, I can show you all of the last battles. Okay, so I'm fighting in the Gold League level cap with the Alpha Beta promo and reward cards. I've rented, not every card. I'm realizing that I don't need every card. But I am playing rank grind in the Diamond League level of Wild, so these cards end up being dual purpose. As you can see, I've rented Plato, Valnamore, Peak Rider, and Selenia Sky, all at the, also Archmage and Lux Vega, all at the highest levels, plus Cryptmancer and Swaka and Delwyn too. So several amazing summoners that are all max level, diamond level, and they will be capped at gold, but they're going to help me in this guild brawl and then simultaneously in rewards. So we also have one of our Roonies geared up here. That's from the monster perspective. You can see some of my legendaries on the board here. Strong. If we focus in case there was any non-alpha beta promo reward, as you can see, there's a lot of heavy hitters here. We're focusing in on the fire, the water, the death, and the dragon and neutral. Not really supporting the earth team because frankly, you don't need every card. And I also have really gone light on the life. I've kind of backed off on 2 of the splinters. Not to say they're not really, really strong. They are. And like I said, I did rent the life summoner, Peak Rider. But in doing that, I can support that summoner with neutrals and make that work perhaps in the right con. And so when I'm analyzing, this is maybe just from before we get into the battles, one little tip that I'm finding when I prepare for these guild brawls, if you're renting to prepare, if you're renting to equip yourself to succeed at the highest level in these guild brawls, then like I just said, you don't necessarily need every card from every splinter. I think you want to equip yourself so that you have most of the splinters and that you're ready, especially with the most powerful for whatever your fray happens to be. But then there's a lot of crossover between dragons and your neutrals, being able to support those separate splinters. And what I like to do when I'm arranging or understanding the power of my various splinters is I'll analyze it from the perspective of summoners first. Which summoners do you have if I'm looking at you as an opponent, or if I'm looking at my own deck and seeing where the holes are? Summoners first. There they are. And then from the summoners, I want to build out, well, I've got 3 strong death summoners. I got 5 for the dragon. So let's make sure we get every dragon card, because those are going to work in conjunction with every splinter. Then there's, of course, Lux nowadays with the reward feature. And then some of the absolute carry ones are definitely Valinor, Peak Rider, and Plato. So I'll get them in addition. But summoners first, and then focusing in on the legendary monsters that are from that genre, making sure that nothing that you find overpowered is excluded, making sure you have every card you consider overpowered, and then building out your epics and your rares and your commons in that order to make sure that you're maybe not spending too much money, but you're also getting the important key cards so that you can really have success. That's how I built the team. Now let's put it to work. Okay, let's get into it. Jotun is banished. That's irrelevant. This person, I don't believe Wiggle had submitted. Wiggle has submitted. Maybe we'll get to watch his battle. I noticed that Wiggle had Malric, Echan, Lyanna, Cryptmancer, and Daria. So I think I should be worried about melee from the dragon or the fire, and then simultaneously melee nerf from the Cryptmancer. On the legendary side of things, what's the mana cap here? 21 mana cap. Maybe he goes Echan with the blue. He does that. He's gonna throw out he had the Oceanus, and then support it with the Isgald Vorst, perhaps. Okay, so I think I want to out opportunity. I'm gonna want speed. I want opportunity. I want armor. Speed, opportunity, armor. Yeah, and then we want water is one of my more powerful ones. So let's go up. This is maybe not the right choice because of the speed. I might rethink that. Yeah, you know what? We are gonna. I can already tell. We're gonna pull that out because we can go we can get so much more happening. Yeesh, okay. I like that we have speed. We have several fast monsters. We have an Isgald quite buried. I almost think maybe we go like that to even give Isgald that much more breathing room. See, the alternative to something like this, if he's doing magic, I've got quite a few hit points here before my actual damage dealers start getting hurt. Sneak. Opportunity. The alternative is to try magic, but I think this is the play because I actually think melee is one of the things he might try with Daria, and if he doesn't, he's going to go, I think, blue with probably an Isgald. I like the armor. I like the speed. We do have a melee over here. He doesn't have any inspire. His Katrelba is quite buried. This could start to snowball. This could be a point of concern here. He doesn't have any armor, so we are going to go quite nuclear on these guys here. And we've got 1 speed, 2 speed, and we have 1 armor, so he shouldn't be able to kill me on the first turn. That's really, really huge. I don't know what happens here, but I kind of like my odds because of the armor, because of the Lux armor. 1, then we get 2. That's a huge opportunity hit. That means he's not going to get a kill because my Isgald will finish him before he finishes anybody. The Isgald's going to fire first. Oh, that's okay though. It's all moot to me. I'm now putting out 12 damage and he's healing 3. That's a victory. The Lux was really key there. I felt melee was a real concern because I understood what summoners he had. I didn't anticipate... What was his... I didn't anticipate... what? I don't even remember what... There it is. I didn't anticipate Lyanna. But I did anticipate Sneak. I thought perhaps with the Daria... he might have been better off using the Daria, frankly. And then getting that melee bonus for his Katrelba. Let's keep going. Carpenter, 1.6 million power. He has submitted his battles also. I noticed he had his summoners were quite limited actually. He had Malric, Alric, Prince Rin, Tyrus, and Zintar. So So Alric or Prince Rin are probably my most feared. He can't pick Alric. He can't pick Prince. He can pick Prince Rin. So I'm gonna expect him to play Prince Rin, especially in the context of Thorns, and you wouldn't want to use too much melee. Now, what can I do? I could bring Quora, but that's got melee. You know what? I gotta just get in here and look. I definitely want the armor, I think. I think that's my first thought, but maybe I want to go Lux. I definitely want armor. Even though, you know what, we do have extra armor over here. Let's see what this would look like. Because then I can bring out the Katie. And I did specifically rent Night Monsters for this exact purpose. Like, just because I want to equip the Katie to really thrive. Now, I like the way that's looking. I think we bring the Werebear. And then we probably even bring the Lord A to give tons of hit point protection. But the concern is that my opponent focuses sneak. Now, what's the likelihood he's going to drop a sneak play, a major sneak play? Yeah, Fire's a great sneak team, potentially with the Malric, which we know he has. He's got the Control over here. There are decent sneak and opportunity monsters he could play, but in the context of Briarpatch, I suspect he will not play a sneak play. And therefore, I feel a little bit more safer putting front end, huge amount of hit points, and even the Silver Shield, just really counting on giving Katie space to breathe. He could do on the green though. You know what? I'm gonna just do this, because the green, yeah, I was on the, he didn't do it, but he played green, and he could have done the 3 mana reward card. Is that a beta card? The sneak attack magic monster, the goblin, whatever. I don't know what happens here. We brought so much snipe. I think we get through the Quora. It's going to be a major factor whether we get through the Quora, whether we get like an initial round 1 stun or not, whether we burn the Quora down. I think if we do, we really win, because especially if Katie gets that killing blow. So I love that we got the extra armor, right? Like, we got 3 more armor to come. We got another 2 more armor, another 2 more armor. Mind you, their magic is going to cut past the armor, but you got to still like it. Still putting out 6 damage per round between the javelin thrower and the pellicor. That's physical, meaning my armor is getting work in. And then the halving is pretty huge. That's a gigantic stun. That's an absolutely key stun. That's probably, well, it's too early to say that this game, but that is really huge. And I love that we have the Lord A now to follow up. This has got the magic reflect. It's going to put in some damage on the there. That's a huge hit and kill, because the piercing on the Silver Shield and Sheriff. Dr. Blight's getting a free pass because I love that we stunned Spirit. That's huge. Another stun. Less damage. It's kicking out every single time. That miss is annoying AF. That lat 4 should have landed on the javelin. Now I've essentially lost a very significant. Oh, Katie's gonna get a kill, I think. Katie gets the kill, goes up to 4, and then I think we got this. I think this is now a victory. Yeah, stun would have been huge there, but it's okay. Wow. Love it. This is a play I like to repeat. Supporting the Katie with a real snipe team. Because you want her to trigger the bloodlusts. And if you bring multiple snipers, you can't necessarily know that your Katie is going to get the killing blow. But you also can feel confident that she's not going to be neutered, for lack of a better word. Because if your opponent plays a real snipe defense play and you only bring Katie, that's not going anywhere. Like, picture a gelatinous cube in the second position you're hitting it for 3 damage, 4 damage, and it's being repaired immediately. Or frankly, even like a Kelp Initiate, which is a 2 mana secondary tank that has triage, and so can take the damage and heal itself. Lord Arianthus is not gonna go down very well for you either. There's a lot of knife defenses that could really kibosh or silence the impact of a Captain Katie, which is one of the most powerful gladiators in my opinion. It's like top 5, especially for that. I think it's is it rare? It's either rare or epic. Not even a legendary, but it's a really significant card. Okay, Monster Lover. Lover, you submit. Lover did not submit, at least not as of earlier today. 514,000 power, has Malrek level 2, which is not nearly high enough. The only summoners he had at the time when I checked him out was Lyanna, Tyrus, Tintar, and Neb Seni. He had a decent number of the legendaries: Oshana, Spirit Druid, Bildka, Angel of Light Radiant. So a couple of strong deaths, a dragon, Dr. Blight, green and dragon. Ooh, but only at 13 mana. This is the enemy arena. Okay, enemy arena. Rise of the commons only. Only common and rare monsters may be used. Okay, so I don't want to do archery if I can avoid it. You know what we need to do? Find the right bloodluster. That's like the key here. It might be Katrelba. We're gonna quickly be interesting. Be really huge. Get an 8 out there. Something like that. Oh, I don't. Oh, but you know what? I'm wasting a mana. Yeah. And then we go water. And then we go like a slow. Now we even have potentially. What's the likelihood of a sneak play here? With the fire, it's not a bad little chance. Ah, my goodness. Can I do this, guys? I just gotta play. I wanted to put chicken in. Okay. Your team has taken the field. Wow, I barely squeaked that in. I wanted to get chicken in there, but I knew I was at 0 timer. While I was thinking sneak and bloodlust and low mana, I immediately remembered Cerberus, 4 mana, self-heal, retaliate, good speed, Cobalt Miner, 3 damage output, 2 mana. I also picked in that 1 bloodlust for 2 mana with I think 3 melee, and then quickly an archery. I think I grabbed the dragon archer, and I would have put the chicken in if I just had the time for it, like a sneak attack defense. So I hope that doesn't end up burning me. Keep going. Okay, we got Monster Lover up. So let's queue up this battle and let's see how this went. Yeah, this is the one we squeaked it in at the last possible second, literally 0 seconds. I was gonna put a chicken in the back, but we didn't have time for that. Turns out it wasn't relevant, right? Yep. Now this is a big damage dealer, and we've got some speed, man. He's fast, and he's got the thorns damage. What's gonna happen here? He's got the armor too, so look, we are gonna do 3 and 3 damage. Oh, this Orello would be so much better in the third or even the fourth position. And if there was a chicken, to put it right in the second position would have been great. The good news is we're going to kill Buddy. Aren't we? We're going to kill him. No, hang on. Stupid armor. So armor. We're going to crack the armor. And he's going to have 6 hit points. And we're going to do 5 melee damage. And we're going to hit him for 5. He'll thorns us. Maybe we'll retaliate when he attacks us. But as you can see, these guys are so fast. They are going to kill me. Because I'm not going to heal. I don't know. I think we might lose this one. Because the armor is actually significant. I love that we archery reflected. I didn't know we were going to do that. That's a then the retaliate is clutch. And I forgot about the rule set including magic archery reflect. That's a done deal. I was worried that each of his archers would have 1 armor when they came to the front position. Because we broke that through the archery reflect rule set, that enabled us to win that one. So we're still waiting on 3. RKO out of nowhere. Okay, did this guy submit? Nope. 2.1 million power. The guy has everything. Talia. Yeah, I mean, he didn't have everything. He actually didn't have the legendary summoners. So that'll be maybe a play we can take advantage of here. There's only a limited mana here. You know what? Let's try. Let's try and field a lot of archery monsters using the fire team. Possibly we could just go Play-Doh, but no, you know, we go like this and like watch. I think we can do a pretty decent little, like again, Cerberus, Kobold. Probably bring him. EBD. And then we just go, we check out some of these archers. Do we have, you know, we don't have some of what I thought we might have. I thought we might have like the fire imp and stuff like that. We could potentially, not bad, but I don't love it. See, I don't like how is this the play? We got a good amount of hit points. We got a good amount of damage output. I haven't tried magic recently. You know what? We got to bring out, we got to get rid of, we got to try that. Oh my goodness. That might have been a mistake, dude. Oh my. It made it, guys. The team made it. Your team has taken the field. Check back later. You know my heart was pounding in that moment. Okay, that was 20 minutes roughly video time. I'll edit in that battle versus Daniel Suari. This was another one of those battles that I submitted absolutely last second. I don't recall what I submitted, but let's have a peek and we'll figure it out together. Up on top. Looks like look at this, like very similar match. Both doing the Isgald Vorst. Both doing like 2 mana archers. Now, my big problem is 100%. Here's my big benefit. The magic with my magic buff and my speed. That's my win column. My concern column is definitely the melee damage he's going to be kicking out. This guy's got +1 melee, +2 melee, armor. And so I really see his Isgald staying alive here for a while. But hang on a second. I don't have any protect. The chicken's going to get nuked in the first moment. By who? By the assassin because of the 6 speed. And that's good for me because it means Isgald doesn't get that kill. And then we're going to get the Creeping Ooze slipping into the first. And that's going to be the most desirous target. So she should kill the Ooze, which is a problem for me. But I do think the Pixie will fire first, which is nice. Meaning the Pixie will, because the Pixie is a rare with magic. And this Isgald is melee with common, so that should go second. Sorry, third. First, second, third in turn order here. Meanwhile, actually, I'm not calculating my own output. I've got, ooh, guys, hang on a second now. I've got 1 speed, 2 speed manipulation, right? So my Isgald is going to go well before theirs. We've got +1 strengthen over here from the mermaid, which still means the chicken goes down in the first to the Naga, which is fine. And then it might mean, so I think what we're gonna see is his Isgald's definitely gonna get a kill, whereas mine isn't necessarily gonna get a kill because the armor is gonna be very significantly protective. The first Isgald shot I fire is gonna probably land. I don't actually know if it's gonna land on their Isgald or if it's gonna go over to the Pixie. I don't know. I don't. If I win, it's gonna be magic and speed. I love that we are gonna nuke the spine turtle, and then the Isgald's gonna slip into the first, which actually is most beneficial to me because the armor is, I can skip past the armor. So I think we're gonna win because of magic. Let's find out. Look at the melee damage output. Look at the armor. Oh, there's a holy shield here. That's actually concerning to me. Oh, I'm so glad we killed ourselves. I'm so glad we killed ourselves because the Isgald didn't get the kill and didn't get the kill on the ooze. And we killed the spineback turtle, and now the opportunity is not going to snap damage my, something good. This is actually huge. I didn't know about the rule set of the holy protection. We're gravy now. This has been a strong guild brawl for me. So far, this will be, I think this is 4 wins out of 4 battles. Nice. Okay, so that's one more. That was Daniel Soari. Keep going. Blast damage, silence. Let's go magic and let's use speed. We definitely want to get in here with as fast as magic monsters as we can. But we also want to field as many magic monsters. We need significant meat shield too, the best of our ability. I think this is a play. Now, who's the better tank? Who's the better tank? Is it Oceanus with 11 and 5 speed, or is it 5 and 10? So yeah, so we got 8, we got 11, we got 10, we got Medusa. Sphinx is the anchor because she's kicking out the most damage. Now we also have Achilles Neon up next, and we have Zishanna. Let's go Achilles Neon from Peak Monsters Asia. Can we sweep the table here, guys? Okay, what do we got? Hard magic, and he's not ready for the magic. I'd love to see that. Love to see that. He does have a... Oh. You know what I also love to see? My speed is far faster than his. Unless there's a reverse rule set here. I'm just pausing quickly. Yeah, we just wanted to see the context. I love that there's blast damage. I love that I have significant meat shields back here. I love that he doesn't. From his third spot on, they're really squishy. I also love that they're slower. 3, 2, 1, 3. These might not even... They might not even get a second round fire. Because we are... Some of these like 5, 5, 4. And we've got a magic plus, and he doesn't have a magic plus. I think we're probably gravy here. But let's find out. I love that we have the Sphinx in the back line dropping the 5 bomb in the anchor position. I wish we could have killed that Liquor Mercenary before it did 1 fire. That would have been huge. I think did we just kill the arc? Feel like we're gravy. Yeah, we're 100% good now. Wow. Some of these competitors are significantly equipped. I don't remember which ones anymore. I have the notes somewhere, but you know, this was not a pushover guild brawl. These guys were serious. So far, we're just crushing. We got one last battle. That last one, I didn't even analyze my opponent because I just felt so clearly with blast damage and no Oh, magic monsters. We just knew what we had to do. Z Shannon, Gladiators 250. See, did Z Shannon support? Submit. I'm actually not sure. Okay, no, he has not. I saw that they have Alric, Lyanna, and Zintar. Alric or Zintar. I think I'm gonna assume probably Death. Death is one of my stronger teams, so let's give Poison a try, and let's see first of all. I'm gonna think this through. I'm not certain if this is where we're landing. I like that we have. I'm a little worried about. So I think he might go black because black's a bit slower, but I'm worried about magic, and therefore I'm happy we have a void on our tank. And I'm gonna try and put a second void, and then I've got a silence over here. We have another silence. Are there any other silences there? I don't love this so far. Like, this is a strong team, but feel there's a stronger team with the blue. Like, this is, but I have a silence here. Now, you know what? I like this. And then I can bring the Pegasus for the tank heal. I almost want to just like bury the Pegasus though, is one of my thoughts. Keep the Pegasus in the back line for the sustained heal across all of these. But you know, I'm not gonna do. I gotta go. Admit. Go. 3 battles right down to the last second. They're a newer guild that I don't remember fighting against before. Maybe they've recently entered tier 3, or maybe I just haven't recognized them before. Here I am up on the top with the poison. And I've got 1 silence, which I remember talking about this one. I brought this guy specifically because I anticipated Alric, because if I recall correctly, this guy only had Alric and a couple other summoners, and from the teams available, this made the most sense. I remember trying to bring more than 1 silence, but I did only have this one. I like that we have the poison. You know, as you can see, he's got level 1, level 1, level 2, level 2, level. Like, not everything is jacked up. We have a void over here, which could help me. I did bring a heal, but he's got the affliction. I didn't bring a cleanse. A stun would be, you know, pretty helpful in some of these content. Like these 2 big meat shields. If I can silence the stun, the heals for the second round. But here's the problem. Yeah, no, all 3 of these guys go after the sea monster. You see that? The sea monster is going to go at some point here, and then what will happen is Chain Golem, Rooney, Cyclops, and they should kill. They're doing 10 damage. They should kill the sea monster, regardless of whether these guys, you know, their damage is going to not kill the sea monster. But then I'm a little curious, nervous about how fast the blast tempest will burn down the Pegasus. Oh, I am forgetting about the taunt over here. That taunt is going to be annoying. He's got the +1 magic too. I think we're in trouble. I think we're in big trouble. Now he's got the +1 magic, but I got the -1 magic. We also have the poison. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's watch it together and find out. I'd like to see a poison on round 1 for the Kraken. Help me burn it down faster. That's a nice 2 hits. That stun definitely could have missed, but didn't. The void is so huge. The silence, I mean. And then the void actually over there too. The true strike. Oh, and the Cyclops finishes the deal. I feel like that's game. That's game Hendrix. This card, I was just talking with Jim Morgan last night about Chain Golem. This card's so beast. I at some point in my past, I thought the card sucked. I don't know what I was smoking. It's amazing. It's got void, shield, piercing. It's got armor and hearts. It's got everything. Waka for the win, guys. I continue to think Waka is a card that I should probably acquire, and I continue to think it's better than most people give it credit for. Last battle, Krazid. He has submitted his battle, so that'll be easy. The middle three or whatever did not submit. Krazilid, the rejects, 2 million power, Malric, Plato, Alric, Lyanna, Tyrus, Peak Rider, Zintar, Cryptmancer, Waka, Delwyn, Daria, Selenia Sky. Legendary monsters, all of them. I wrote all. Gladiators, Quora, Katie, Titania, and Isgold. Who can we play here? So in this context, who would I play? So we got 35 mana. Optimally, I feel as though with Blast, you want to go magic with speed. You enjoy the blast. You want to bring out probably life leechers would be great. Life leechers, scavengers. I want speed. I need speed. I can already tell I'm running out of time. I don't want to do that. Boom, boom, slow, slow, slow. Like really slow him down. I think we maybe get rid of the undead. You know what? Ooh, this feels cheeky. Oh man, I don't like that. I don't like that. I gotta get rid of the boogeyman. And I gotta bring out Lord A. And then ooh, I almost major fail right there. Not bringing Oshur would have been like a huge, gigantic fail. So we've got blast protection, and so does he, though. Got magic reflect. I got magic reflect. He didn't bring triage. I didn't bring triage. He brought affliction. I brought affliction. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I have a life leech. He is of scavenge. I have a tank heal. This could be key. If he afflicts me right out the gate, that's problematic for me. He brought a silence. Dude, this is such a mirror match, like in so many ways. I really wish I brought an opportunity monster, and I almost did. I almost brought Isgold on when I was thinking about going blue. But then ultimately I wanted to give the Witch of Warwick a shot because she's got the life leech. Does he have an amplifier? He is blind, but that's not relevant. He doesn't have amplifier. I don't know what's gonna happen here. It's really, you know what? I don't have a poison. He does. I think we might lose because Dr. Blight puts in more work. An amplify would have been a really smart pick on my part. What could I have played? Amplify or a cleanse, but there's not. I don't have a lot of cleanse. I don't think I have any cleanse on. I have one cleanse, but that's not even a reward card for dragon. Okay, let's just watch it. I don't know that we win this, but I have a decent team. And I do have a res too. That res, that could be gigantic because the res could be something that breathes new life into my Lord Arianthus. Okay, the poison, see right off the gate, get poison, but he didn't afflict me, so I got a heal there. I don't know. Now, Lord A is going to die. But then we get a res. And then it's going to die right again. Dang. It's too bad I couldn't have got one more heal there. Because now I don't see how we make it through this. He's got a proper tank over here. I don't have another proper tank. And he afflicted me too, like right out the gate. That's a nice kill for me, but I don't know that it's enough. I love that we're going to blast damage the Dr. Blight. This is going to work. That phase! That phase! That... Yes! Guys, the Warwick... I don't know, combination of things. The speed that I brought, the speed manipulation was so important. Otherwise, he would have dodged me more times. We lose that. That was a gigantic win. That was one of my tougher opponents this guild brawl. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Got 3 hours left for the guild brawl to actually finish, but I went 7-0, guys. Look at that. Infidel, the Legionnaire, 7-0, right at the top. Leading the way. Time and attention. Let's go. We got 30 battles left. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Smoke Lord. Looks like Smoke Lord was online 3 hours ago. I don't know. Hopefully my boys submit their battles. If they do, we should have a strong finish. Look at this. Time and attention, Legion 1. We're in rank 3. But if you just compare these losses, like, yeah, we're down 10. We got 11 wins behind Phoenix Ivy. But they have 5 more battles because they must have one more competitor. We can't always fill all our phrase. And then on top of that, so if you guys are looking for a spot in a guild, reach out to us. You need to have a quality deck that can fit into certain niches. For Time and Attention 1, we really are selective. But if you even want a spot in Time and Attention 4, there's guild brawls that are happening down there too. But yeah, we are 11 wins behind. But we are also, look at this, 18 losses lower. Like, our win percentage is crazy better. Crazy better. We win more than 2-1. It's like a 700 win rate or something like that. Is that right? I'm trying to do the math in my head, but something like a 700 win rate. Yeah, a strong performance no matter what happens. And if the boys finish strong, the last 4 finish strong. We got 6 battles, 15. We got 27, 23 more battles. No, 27, 33 more battles. 33 more battles. And they have, yeah, it's so hard to say. With 33 battles left and 20 some battles left and whatever battles left, it's too hard to say where we'll land. But opportunity for a strong finish. Time and attention. Proud of you, boys. Guys, this is so much more exciting than the rest of this game right now. And the regular rank battle is still so enjoyable. But guild brawls are for real. And if you're not in a guild, you need to be. Time and Attention always is looking for quality contributors and participants. If that's you, join the Discord. The link's always in the description. Get to know some of the guys. Let them get to know you. And if you're interested, I'm sure we can find a spot. But you gotta take this game seriously. You gotta have a vision for community and for the future of Splinterlands. So get involved. Thanks, guys, for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. Make sure you drop in the comments below whether you like this edited format with where I'm showing you every battle. That's not a big deal to you. I'm not going to keep doing it, but if you love it, I'm going to keep putting in that effort. Merry Christmas, guys. Have an amazing day. God bless you. And I hope you get whether you got family and close friendships that you come together with for this season to enjoy meals and spend time and rest. I hope you have peace in your heart and in your life this season. I truly mean that. And I really believe that that's available to us all, even if we're in the absolute gutters, even if our kids are sick, even if we've got illness, even if we lack money, even if we problems. I am convinced that God is real and he offers peace to those who lack it. So I pray that you have that this season. I pray that you have healing this season. I pray that you have love this season. And I pray that you just have a beautiful Christmas with family and friends. Thank you so much for viewing and hanging out. Have an amazing day. God bless.